Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These, Icosamon.
Who are you anyway?
Officer Benny.
Automatically turning to Keth.
I'm a dragon Keth. I like invisibility. And I can fly.
Boulder like creature with stumpy appendages.
Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes.
Emperor Keth Frostiron, these make his way to the competing zone.
I'll choose you, Humphrey.
Back on it, man. Humphrey the Flumfrey goes down.
Malrus.
Whoa.
Callum Derek, get yourself in there. Take this grease grenade and drop them next to Derek.
Okay.
Derek, make a spark.
Ah, shit. Fireworks erupt. Keth Frostiron
Is the winner.
First boy.
There you are. It should be back to full health.
Excellent.
David.
a baby red dragon wormling.
I'm your new dad.
Malrus, stop being a trainer and you can't touch Icosables anymore.
This isn't dragon jealousy, is it, Jeff?
A blast of fire washes
I'll
over
have to
you.
take Jeff down to the centre after this.
Tell me, Amaris, do you toast
Toast what?
this?
I think it's time we called an end to this
I
fight.
was just here.
What's happening?
The hot air balloons. Go on, move along. This is police business.
Well, I might be able to help.
Did you see what happened?
No, I didn't. I might know who these two people are.
That's very suspicious.
You go to a bar.
I'm gonna read Jeff's thoughts.
I know I had a wife. She's out there.
Emperor Keth Frostiron, do you want to do something fun?
Harry. Yeah, what have you got in mind?
If you're up for it, we could go to the trophy room and we could lick the trophy.
I will lick anything.
Okay, let's go.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Last time we spoke, you were all about to head off for some fun and shenanigans
Lickety
with
lick.
a
Shenanigans.
slightly intoxicated Barry. And let's pick up. Before we jump into the action, let's have a little bit of housekeeping about where everyone is. Are we all walking there, or are any of you going into your icosaspheres?
I'll give you the choice on this one, chap.
I would say I think I'm going to go in my Icosasphere.
Icosasphere?
How many hours have passed?
What, since the last time we spoke? About a week. No, how many hours have passed?
In-game hours.
Seconds.
In-game hours? Since when?
Since old Jeff cast that spell on me.
God, 2 or 3?
Okay.
I suppose it's still the evening after the main battle, isn't it? The early
Yes,
evening.
yeah.
Tomorrow you'll be fine.
I'm going to go as Cash Etcham.
You're going to go as Cash Etcham.
You can't be a trainer.
I don't think you can be a trainer, though.
Then I will go as the shopkeeper.
Ah.
Okay. You're going to go as...
Interesting.
You're going to go as Orcrite.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Orcrite? No,
Yeah.
let's be Orcrite or Granville?
Orcrite.
Orcrite, okay.
You've had
fine.
experience being all right.
Okay. It seems like Granville would get into more of this kind of scrape, but
Yeah, but
No, that's full, it's
Orcrite's
cool.
going to have like the authority if we get into
Yeah.
shit to be like,
yeah,
I'm
fair.
a shopkeeper.
He gives us legitimacy.
Sure, I mean, you know...
Yeah.
Everyone knows him.
That's always...
you know.
Everyone knows that if you own a small corner shop, you can get away with any old bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So...
You could get into any adventure.
It's just a fact of life, you know. Sky up, water wet, own a shop, get into all sorts of scrapes and mischief. It's all good. Right. So we'll pick up the action. We're outside. You'll be on Keth's shoulder. We'll be outside. And
David's in a ball, and so's Humphrey.
excellent.
Humphrey's
Good old
good.
Humphrey. Fan favourite is Humphrey. I like Humphrey.
he's proper got
He's great.
support,
Yeah,
isn't
he
he?
gets
know.
more love than
He's
we
got a fan club. Well, you know, that's because he's lovely.
Yeah, he's not been a dick to anyone, and we all have been dicks at times.
Very true.
He's just a hungry Humphrey.
with
He
a
is.
cowboy hat. Tom's got his own hungry Humphrey in the background.
So you're walking through. Someone's going. There's a parent going past with a small orc child.
They're going, quiet, Daddy's recording.
And the orc parent is going, no, it's time for bed.
Yeah.
What are you even doing here? Do you know what time it is?
Silence, small boy.
Is the kid drunk too?
How did you get 5 badges?
Give him another beer and it'll be fine.
And you're sneaking your way across. Well, I say sneaking. Barry is stumbling his way across the quad towards the main stadium, and I want you to picture the stealthiness of. Have you seen Emperor's New Groove?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember the scene where Kronk is trying to be stealthy and he's singing his own theme tune as he goes, and bypassers, are just sort of seeing him and going, "The fuck." And just getting on with their lives.
Yes.
So, all of that.
Barry.
Ace Ventura.
The only NPC so far to get its own full spin-off film, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Humphrey.
And
the takedown.
Barry's doing this. He's sort of, drunkenly stumbling about, just pretending to be very stealthy. And Keth, are you following in a suitably stealthy manner, or are you just strolling behind him?
I'm just walking behind him.
Are you hopping, jumping? You're just walking.
Just walking behind him, just tutting. And just like, any onlookers like, nothing to see here. Sorry, nothing here.
The Willy Wonka
Don't mind him,
thing, like, no, stop, Barry. Come back. No, don't.
Oh, please.
Please don't lick that trophy.
Emperor Keth, come on. Shh. Gotta be stealthy. Okay?
This is definitely not going to
Keep it down, keep it down. Shh. Who's making that noise? Oh, it's me.
Don't worry, I'm being much stealthier than you.
I think you should have to roll.
And eventually...
good intentions, but like terrible actions. He's sort of like me, I feel. Like he really wants to help you lick the trophy, but I feel like he's definitely going to get caught doing it.
And eventually, you find your way to the stadium. Not the door that you entered to access the sort of competitors area. It's another door. Mm-hmm. And Barry sort of sidles up to the guard that's on duty there. He sidled forwards, which is a feat in itself. And it's a skill some people have. The forward sidle.
He's going to judo chop it.
Yes. No, he walks up to sidles up to the guard, and he says, "Say, it's you." And the guard sort of goes, "What do you want now, Barry?" Hey, remember that time that you and I were in that city? And the guy says, "Yes, Barry, I remember the time." Well, just picture the moment now. Just picture it. Imagine I hadn't been there. Okay, I'm picturing it, I'm imagining it. What do you want? Well, just do that now.
This Barry is probably the creepiest guy we've picked up so far.
What are you even saying, Barry?
We're just following him.
Just what? Are you okay? Do you need us to call someone?
Have we ruined this man's life?
No.
Was he like this before?
It's fine. It's fine. Just think about the time that I saved. What's her name? The girl. Yes. Well, let's say we call it even if you just open this door. And me and my friend
I love this idea that he's building this adventure, but it's just like something mundane, like he helped an old lady cross a road or something like that. Save that girl. Barry, it was a red light.
You may never know. And the guard says, just go in, just don't tell anyone I let you in, all right?
Oh, good, man. Keth!
Jesus, keep it down. I'll make sure he doesn't lick anything.
Stop making so much noise. Come inside.
I'm already inside. I walked straight past you. I'm in.
Oh. Shh. Don't make any noise when you get inside. I'm coming in.
Never say that to me again.
And he follows you inside.
Can I, at this point, change my appearance?
Yes. What would you like to be this time?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm going to be Officer Benny.
Oh.
Officer Benny. Okay, cool. Fine. Roll your deception then to see how good your face is.
Oh.
Ooh. That's a 16.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, 16's pretty good. It's a pretty passable Officer Benny.
It's a dark night.
And Barry turns around to see Officer Benny there and goes, "Oh fuck, Officer Benny, just it was all his idea. He told
Fine.
me
It's fine, Barry.
You can't understand him. I was like, I'm there going, you've just shouted Malrus Tosscoble at this guy's face.
Yes, you did. Barry has groveled to you. You have yelled Malrus Tosscoble in his face. And he's sort of suddenly looks really confused. And he goes, and without taking his eyes off you, he says,
Keth. Psst, Keth.
Yes.
Emperor Keth. What did the police officer here, Officer Benny, he said Malrus Tosscoble. Isn't that what your thing says? I think is that your thing? The thing, you know, the tall one, the scary one.
My doppelganger.
I'm just going to
That
nod.
one.
No. Yes. Damn it.
No, yes.
I'm as shocked as you are, to be
I was
honest.
about to blag him, and then as Mara starts nodding, I'm like,
Yes, he is.
Like Albert from Father Ted. No.
nice.
For the time being, anyway.
No. Yes.
God,
excellent timing.
Beautiful. And so he says,
Okay, good idea. Having the fuzz with us, good idea. Like it. Shh. What was that?
It's still you.
Oh,
I know you love a good monologue, but let's just keep it down to a dull roar. Yes.
shh. Making so much noise. We gotta be quiet. I'm hunting Wabbit. No, that's the other guy.
and
the way.
you're in. As you look around, you find yourself in a sort of. I want you to picture it as sort of quite a not corporate, but sort of a functional style space. Imagine, if you will, at a sporting stadium, the place where the chairperson and the committee members and people coming for a corporate function might go.
Big table.
Conference room?
Well, I mean, it's not a meeting room; it's sort of the entrance space.
Can I
Like
Lots
No,
of
it's like a
right.
hallway. You're
Sort of like an event
steel.
hall.
roll perception?
That's all the entrance
please?
place. Yes, you can. Yes, roll perception, please.
Oh,
yeah, we can do
What's
this.
my perception again?
Yes, it's D&D. You have dice. To do things. If you want to do things, you can roll dice.
I'll see how his perception goes.
That is a 10.
With a 10, you find yourself in a corridor, a sort of entrance hall, as I have previously described it. It's a bit dark.
No worries.
Okay. There's not going to be much in the corridor, so.
I do have dark vision, though. Do I get any bonus for dark vision?
No, you can just see it in grey.
Okay.
Can I have a look around, see if there's any kind of security devices like cameras or anything on the wall, like anything that might be like tripwires or something that might alert security that people are sneaking around?
I guess
This is a trap check.
do a quick trap check.
The old
Quick
TC.
The old TC back.
A quick TC. We haven't had a TC in a
While he
while.
does this, can I just start attacking and performing a rolling charge inside my Pokeball? Can I inside
Your
my
what?
Icosasphere, my supermarket brand Icosasphere, and just to get it starting to sort of roll.
Your happy
Yes,
shopper one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Asda's own brand. Other brands are
Is
available.
it perception? TCs.
A trap check is
It's
probably an
check,
investigation.
yeah, plus your dex. No, your dex is to disarm it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Investigation.
I would say an
is
investigation because
intelligence.
you are looking specifically for
Intelligence.
something.
Okay, well that adds +2, which means it's a grand total of 7.
Oh,
7. Yeah, you can't really see any traps or security devices. And yes, do a rolling charge,
By
and
this
your
time it starts.
ball starts spinning like a
it should
yo-yo.
start sort of like giving
just shaking
Keth an
about.
uncomfortable feeling. Sort of awakening, if you will.
Depends where he's got the ball, really. If it's in Bob, he probably doesn't know. But I mean, if it's in his pocket, he might feel something.
Oh, it's in Keth's pocket. As we're warming our dice
then
up, I'm going to do a stealth roll.
Can you just roll a Constitution check for me?
Me or
Yes, please. Yes, Keth, please. Can you roll a Constitution check?
that's pretty good. 17.
Oh, with a 17, you find this vibrating experience mildly pleasurable.
I'm going to start rolling, and then I'm going to start rolling faster. And then I'm going to roll a few times, and then stop, and then roll like 3 more times, and then stop, and then just do that on a larger frequency.
Barry, I'm going to have to sit down for a minute.
Oh, no.
But I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Okay, yeah, do that.
To see if he notices you put the ball in your ass.
Oh, no, it's
Back in a prison pocket.
That would be sleight of hand.
Keth starts shouting at his cross. Go for it,
Now,
Derek!
I do get +6 to stealth.
Can I too also roll stealth?
Yes, Malrus, you can roll stealth.
What's Officer Benny's stealth?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea.
Orcish stealth.
Let me just quickly invent some stats for a character I wasn't expecting anyone else to play.
Oh, look, it's +1.
I mean, I can use the doppelgangers.
Minus 15. Oh no.
He was really,
I mean,
clumsy.
Yeah, he's just properly
Turns
loud.
out Officer Bentley's very short-sighted and keeps tripping over and losing his glasses.
Often wears air horns in his shoes.
My first stealth roll was amazing. It was a I get +6 on stealth, and I got 24, but I get disadvantage on stealth because of my chainmail vest. So it's actually 15. How is that?
Seems still reasonably
It's
stealthy.
reasonably stealthy. Okay, cool.
Jingling, jingling, jingling.
I know, all my jingly jangliness.
You just imagine
As you walk past, someone might imagine that it's
and then just as he
they
stops,
might imagine it's like Last Light or something. Shit. Malrus, you can have a +1.
Okay.
The entire stadium sees you. The walls turn to glass.
That's 13.
You're not wearing any trousers. Oh no, it's
13 is relatively stealthy as well.
Yeah.
Less stealthy than Keth, who's wearing chainmail. But, you're wearing a uniform with some shiny brass buttons.
Really
and a badge.
new squeaky shoes as well.
It glints in the light, Yeah, they're those shoes that no matter what you do, always squeak.
And the floor in front of you is all liner.
Just really annoying. Yeah.
I was imagining old sheriff-style shoes. With
Quite cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does ride a wolf. Anyway, so you're in this corridor, and Barry says, "Come on, this way, Keth, Emperor Keth. I brought you here because I thought it would be fun if we could get to lick the trophy."
Ooh, I mean, don't be sick on it, just lick on it.
Title your sex tape.
Did he just say nick the trophy or lick the trophy, Keth?
What does he say?
Malrus. He said Nick.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
You said that out loud.
Barry's drunk.
What do you mean? He said Nick?
No, I said lick. Not sick.
What? Oh, I'm so confused.
Well,
anyway,
keep going.
Do you know why I brought you here?
Oh, God.
So you can be sick on the trophy.
Who's Luke James's audio?
Great idea. I feel a bit. This way.
Hold it in. Let's go.
And he sort of turns and sort of takes off at a bit of a drunken stumble down the corridor.
Holy shit! He's off.
And he gets to some stairs and he goes, Keth, this way.
I'm right behind you. Still.
Oh, shh. Why are you so loud all the time? This way, up the stairs. Be quiet, though.
If he was so loud, how did you not notice he was there? Sorry, I'm still in my vibrating anus ball.
Yeah, Keth, you just sound like you've got a phone on vibrate in your pocket.
Sorry, it's
And you make it up the stairs and into a new carpeted corridor. And along one side of this setup, well, there's several flights of stairs. You make your way up. And along the sort of left-hand side, you can see there are a range of doors, all sort of equidistant. A range of doors, equidistant apart, and they all have names, and they all say suite or box or things after them.
Ooh, sweet box.
And yes, and one of them is actually called Sweet Box.
Oh.
And
you got a sweet box.
Sweet box, my lady.
And Barry sort of staggers over to one of the doors, and he says,
Hey, before we do what we came here to do today, how's about we go in here?
No. Let's just
What's
lick the
in
trophy.
here, Barry?
You'll like it. Look whose box this is.
Okay, I will take a look.
and the door says, Kebso Sweet.
Keb, so he's in charge of the entire committee, is he? Did a bit of running back in the day.
This is his box.
Sorry, the pennies just dropped for me on that.
Oh my God. There we go. It was a pun that worked on two levels, and you missed both of them. And normally that's Malrus's job.
I'm exhausted from all the vibrations. I can't think, my mind's all cloudy.
You didn't really get it. You were in your ball.
Oh, just vibing away.
He said,
Yeah, this is his box. And guess what? I heard he keeps the best beers in there.
Ooh, keep it together. I mean, I'm always up for a beer.
Shh, why so loud?
Keth, you should say we should come there after a celebration once we've licked the trophy. Then I can grab it, make it invisible, while you two go get drunk.
And
Sorry,
I
you
whisper
put your
back.
phone onto loud. Jeff Silverbow. Jeff Silverbow. Jeff Silverbow.
What was that? Can you hear something?
Oh, your ears are getting worse, Barry, I swear.
Come in here.
and he opens the door and steps inside.
Damn. Ooh, it's nice though, isn't it?
Jeff.
You're greeted by a very pleasant room with a big glass wall on one side and
a window.
there's some steps down to some. Yes,
We've seen those
some
before.
would call them. Yes, some would call them windows. Others, like me, would call it a big glass wall. And
you named the second Roald Dahl book, didn't you? Charlie and the Great Glass
Yes.
Elevator.
yes,
There's a big glass ceiling as well
and
there, in the office.
in front of this big glass wall is a range of seats, and then some steps up to the level you're on. And in this level, there's a little bar off to one side, some sort of posing tables with the remnants of a few snacks still there, and it's all very plushly accommodated. There seems to be quite a lot of fine mahogany and rich leather about the place.
Many leather-bound books.
Yes, and Barry has gone inside and he's sort of stumbled over to the bar and he's opened some of the cupboards and now let's have a look. What do we got in here? And he's got his head sort of buried in the cupboard and he's just, and he pulls out a very fancy looking bottle.
What does it say? Do I have to roll for it? Shall I roll to see what it says?
No, it's fine.
He says, this is it. This is a...
Oh?
Hey, Keth, look what I found.
I know. Jesus Christ. What is it, Barry?
It's cognac. I love this stuff. It's so good. And you should have some.
Jeff.
And I should have some. And he should have some. Can he drink?
Oh, he's very good at drinking. He's an officer of the law. He's excellent at drinking.
Oh, Officer Benny, would you like a cognac?
I'm gonna take the bottle off him.
And yeah, you take the bottle.
Look at it, and I'm gonna roll to hit.
Okay.
You're going to knock out Barry. He's not showing us where the trophy is.
He's not going to knock. He's going to fucking kill him. He's going to glass him. He's going to bottle him, basically.
Yeah, what he hasn't told us, he's rolling to hit the table to shatter the bottle to make it into shiv, to then stab Barry.
What are you aiming to hit here?
Him over the head with the bottle.
Right, okay. Roll to hit then.
Are you hitting to kill or hitting to stun?
I'm just hitting to
Set bottle
Set
to
knock
stun.
out.
bottle to stun.
That's all I thought. I set I've set my laser from stun to kill.
Smashes
Thanks,
on a table
Buzz.
and stabs somebody in the face with it.
That's a 14.
You could always drink it. It's always stunned him.
Force him to down the bottle.
But I'm going to do it as his back's turned.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, a 14. I mean,
Does that
his
give you
back isn't
disadvantage?
turned. You literally took it out of his hand.
Yeah, you took it out of his hands
Fair
and then
point.
hit him in the face with
spin
it.
him round a load of times
I'm
and
not
then
going to
twat
hit
him.
him straight away. I'm going to,
Well, you did, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What you did, you just said roll to hit.
right then.
I'm going to roll to hit.
You literally
in 5
snatched this bottle out of his hand and then decided to hit him with it. So you're literally smacking him in the face with a bottle of cognac.
Fine. I'll smack him in the face with a bottle of cognac then.
Okay.
It's
It's the pub. Do you
with
want a
the
drink, mate?
Well, look. Can I
Mind
shock
some
you?
pubs.
I don't have the stats to hand for bottle of cognac.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you were the one
we're
that
not
set
ang-
it up,
we're not angry.
James. You included
We're just
it in the
disappointed.
scene. How did you not know that Malrus was going to take it off him and hit him in the face with it?
Everything's a weapon in Malrus's hands.
Yes.
Even a
it would
doll.
appear So,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
yeah, that was.
He's
So,
Messy.
registered legally as a weapon.
the good news is, Malrus, that does hit.
Unless your name's Barry.
I'm going to say that a bottle of cognac does 1d4 plus 1 bludgeoning damage. And I'll also get you to roll a second d20 to determine something else.
Your evilness for the rest of this campaign.
So that's 2. That's a grand total of 2. And a d20 is it's a 9.
A 9? With a 9, the bottle doesn't break, so you just club him with it.
That
they're
was
worse.
my intention.
Just
Okay.
to save the cognac.
Cave in his skull.
I don't want to make a mess.
There's this
Don't-
brains
don't
leaking
I mean, you
all
just
over
brain
him.
the guy. Okay. Barry has more than 2 hit points.
But is he
Unfortunately,
unconscious?
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately for him.
Because I'm just saying,
at
if
this
I
point-
got twatted in the head. Oh, he's an
Let's
orc.
not
Never
turn
mind.
this heist into a murder, Barry.
Let's all roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Do I have to?
I'm still
Can I
in the
just-
ball.
No, you're in.
I'm gonna-
You don't have to roll now. You can choose to roll later if you
As
would.
soon as I see Malrus twat Barry around the head with the bottle, I'm just going to hop off Keth's shoulder and just go hover by the door.
Okay.
Like,
Good plan.
I don't know why this has happened. As far as we were going to go lick the trophy, then nick the trophy, and now we're bludgeoning the guy who's helping us. But that's fine. Everyone can do their own thing. We all have little moments. I am the full appreciator of that.
I will get involved in this.
Keth, if you don't get involved, no one's going to.
I know. 14.
Malrus, what did you roll?
Hang on. Let me roll again.
The dice of silence.
It's a 15.
Anybody else just get the feeling that this is
15.
just going to go really badly?
I'm just
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
it's not
No,
me.
I think
Yeah.
it's going to go
Well, there's
fine
nothing I can
because
do about it.
we don't have a Jeff involved.
Says the man who decided to pull a bottle of cognac out of
I was gonna
somebody's
say,
hands and hit
you've
him
just
in the
pulled the
face with it.
Jeff move, my friend. You're the Jeff in
mean,
this
you have.
scenario right now.
Wait, wait and see how
Malrus?
it plans out. I've got a plan.
You're up. You're up first, and the scene is this: you have just smacked Barry in the face with a bottle of cognac.
Yes.
He's gone. Oh fuck! What the fucking Just what? And you'll go.
Again.
Yes, you're first in the order. You've got a cheeky surprise round because you surprised me.
I'm right there with you, James.
I am.
We're on that boat too.
Darkness falls across the shattered lands. The Dungeon Master's moment is close at hand. Halflings crawl in search of blood to terrorize Jeff's magic. I heard. Sorry, I got a bit carried away there. Because Halloween is almost here. So, get settled down, you lot, so that we can begin. Now, the very first thing that all of us here at Roll Britannia are dying to give you all is an extra enormous thank you. The pirate ship that is our merry little podcast would have rolled over and sunk to the bottom of the sea a long time ago without you all out there giving us your soul's support every week. So, welcome aboard. Get back, everyone. Incoming random service shout out! Well, this week, comedian Greg Davis has been listening to the show and has reportedly been finding us so funny that he's going to use some of our jokes. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. He thinks we're a joke and he's going to report us. Well, we'll just gloss over that. Here he is. The Flying Igor himself, Pedro. Fetch me your most gruesome shout-out scroll. Love your work, Pedro. That's an excellent Raven costume. Very foreboding. What? It's not a costume. You fell in some black paint. You feathery buffoon. Now, give me the scroll. Excellent. Now go wash yourself off in the sea, or I'm sure it's not shark infested. Shoo, 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 shoo. So, this week's shout out goes to Foxy Audi, who messaged our Twitter account. Thank you so much for getting in touch and for following the show. As for learning how to D&D, we're still learning ourselves, so yeah. Now, don't worry, you can still get yourselves some very creepy but most excellent swag down in the crypts of the Roll Britannia merch store, and if you're quick, you'll be able to get it in time for Halloween. So stop shuffling about like a horde of zombies and get yourself over there. Now, they say that behind every moustache there is a brave buccaneer. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because Tom is harvesting his entire beard to raise money for Movember. For those of you who don't know, Movember is a fantastic charity who raise money and awareness to help in the fight against cancer and to help improve men's mental health. So, if you can spare a couple of pennies, he'd really appreciate it if you could sponsor him. Keep a lookout for the link to his sponsor page as well as photos of his fledgling thigh tickler. God, how am I supposed to run an evil campaign? All these request skulls everywhere. I would scold Pedro for his untidiness, but he's probably fish food by now. If you want to get in touch with the show, it's simplicity itself. Just search for us on social media, whichever one takes your fancy. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Have a look, and you'll find us there. And we love a natter with you, so get involved. Although personally, I prefer the old way. I really miss receiving scrolls and having that signed in... Oh, blood. Who writes this? Now, if you're really feeling generous, then why not do something amazing for the show and take just a couple of minutes to give us a 5-star review, eh? If you're really enjoying it, it lets us know that we're doing a great job, and other great people just like you will have a better chance of discovering the show. It only takes a couple of minutes of your time, but you'll have done a good thing. And one more very important thing, bash that subscribe button. Otherwise, something may compel you to whisper Jeff 3 times into your mirror, and you won't want him appearing in your bathroom. Right, that's enough for this week. There's no way those 4 can survive on their own for this long without some adult supervision. But before you lot get out of here, I've got a treat lined up for all of you, or perhaps it's a trick. You best make sure that your doors are locked and that you've got your biggest club at hand, and that you don't fall asleep this weekend, as I hear the Halloween special might just be lying in wait for you all.
Malrus gets a surprise round on all of us.
I am going to... Hang on a minute. Let me read.
I have a sneaky suspicion.
I'm going to turn back...
He doesn't ever want to leave this island.
...into me, as in doppelganger me.
Right.
And can
I mean, that will be your action.
Yeah, that's your action then.
That's fine. I'll
That's
turn
your
back
action.
into me. So I don't, I don't want to put any extra undue pressure on Officer Benny.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm
I appreciate that. Cool. Keth?
Keth is going to go, like, early and exasperated, what the fuck? And then try and grab the cognac bottle out, basically disarm Malrus. Don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but that's the decision Keth has made.
Yeah.
So,
You are the
Keth,
master.
I guess
I could put him away.
roll to hit.
Yeah.
You're the master.
Instead of returning your Icosomon, you've decided to tackle is the choice here.
Damn.
So, roll to hit against a doppelganger.
God damn it. 13.
Ooh,
He's gonna be the
that's not going to do it.
No,
14,
I didn't think it was.
So would you say
blasted a dude?
returning
Tackling
him would be an action or an attack?
I mean,
Pikachu
that
just
is your...
wailing on some guy. And Ash, they're like, oh, let's have him.
Leave him. He's not worth it. Leave him.
Pikachu, don't, mate. He's not.
Hold me back.
Hammered.
Hold me back.
Hold me back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have gone with the returning of an Icosomon as an action.
It's an action. Okay, fine. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I get 2 attacks, so I'm just going to have another go.
I mean, you do, yes. Talking is also a free action. Just to remind you of this.
Malrus, no, come back.
Yeah, roll again.
I have been a little startled by events, as of all of us.
Roll to hit again.
Brilliant. Oh, that's no better.
Happened?
That's a 5.
Yeah, that definitely isn't it.
No.
It's honestly just so surprising to have, like, not be the one that's causing mayhem. It's just brilliant.
And then I'll do some free action. Then it's like, Malrus, what are you doing? Stop it.
We need to get rid of him. He's slowing us down.
He knows where the trophy is.
Yes. Well,
for licking.
That's a very good point. It does seem in your plan like you didn't consider that.
I did.
I can scoop the thought out of his head.
That's what I was going to do.
Good. The good news is it's Barry's turn, and he uses his action to disengage and fucking book it.
Crap. He's a
so he runs a fucking way.
Well, he's not getting much further, is he? Because Jeff's near the door.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to have to intervene here.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, this man's life is in your hands right now.
Can't you breath him?
That's literally, as he was running past, can I euphoria breath him?
I mean, you haven't rolled initiative, so...
No, that's fair, but I'm in the room.
You're not in this round of combat.
Not in the round of combat.
Can you not just drop it?
You are in the room. He hasn't rolled initiative, so he would miss this round. In fact, actually, what does disengage entail?
It means
because
they don't
dodge
get
means you have
opportunity,
disadvantage. But yeah, so this would be an attack opportunity.
But isn't it just for the person that you're in close combat
I
with?
don't know. That's my question.
Disengage. Oh, to be fair, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn, so it doesn't specify about which
so
target.
there you go. You wouldn't get an opportunity attack, which is what that would be.
Disengage means that he's like aware of anybody around him who may throw in an attack.
But what I would say is he's running past you, and depending on what your speed is, there's no reason you wouldn't catch him.
Yeah, so you could run after him and get him. Run after him and breath him.
Well, yeah, I'm flying,
Just say.
so 60 feet of flying. So
yeah, he has a movement speed of 30, and let's say at least 8 of that has been used running towards you.
That's fine. I'll definitely catch him because I'm flying 60 feet.
So he does run past you and out of the room and into the corridor, and a good 20 feet down the corridor.
I'm going to stick with what the original plan was then. I was just going to try and euphoria breath him as he ran past me in the doorway, but if I have to chase him down to do it, I'm going to give it a go. And if I fail, then he can just get away. And it'll be like, well, no one else knew that I tried to do it, so...
I like the result has been the same, but we've actually established some sort of rule there.
Yeah, it's based off actual ruling and logic. That's fine.
I knew we were an educational show. We can put that in now as one of our descriptions.
Yeah, new ground test that we're breaking.
Hey kids, come listen to us.
Educational.
You'll be fucking learning.
Oh. And there comes the E bit.
For extra learning.
Extra learning, not explicit.
Yes. Could you do a DC Wisdom saving throw then, please, James?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's find one of these.
Luckily, because he ran out of the room, no one else is in the range, so no one else is going to get it.
Nice.
14.
You win.
Oh, God.
Okay.
God.
Do any of us really win here?
That's what I was
that's gone well.
wholeheartedly expecting.
So yeah, you don't euphoria breath him. I mean,
I just
caught
sort
up
of
with him
on Barry, and he hears a weird behind him, and that's about it. Nothing more.
Oh fuck! And yeah, Malrus.
Ghosts.
I guess it's your turn.
I'll tackle him.
Can I use the rest of my movement just to return back to the move? Return.
Yeah,
back
sure, yeah.
So I'm back in the
Yeah, you've got
doorway,
plenty of it.
like nothing happened. I didn't try to do it.
Don't you just keep chasing him?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Could. It's always
I want to
an
know what's going on in here. I want to hear Malrus's explanation for twatting him.
Cool, Malrus, your turn.
I'm running after him.
Okay.
You're looking for justice.
I'm going to chase this mofo down.
Realistically, you were within melee range before. He ran away from your melee range, so you could catch to within melee range again.
Yeah.
There's no reason you wouldn't be able to.
Quick question. Doppelganger has advantage on attack rolls against any creature it is surprised. What does that...
Okay. I mean, you hit him.
That would have been when
already.
you hit him with the bottle.
Yeah, that would have been a surprise attack.
Oh,
Now
no, wait,
he's
because I hit
expecting
him
you
as
to chase
I
down.
hit him as what's it, didn't I?
You hit him as...
You did
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
him as officer
So
melee,
that
yeah.
wouldn't have
irrelevant.
applied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hit him anyway.
I'm going to hit him again. in a minute.
Yeah, okay, you caught up with him. And, yeah,
I want to grab him.
you can roll to hit, yeah?
Yeah.
What's Malrus taken, guys? Keth? Like, what's
here.
happened? I thought we were licking a trophy. Now we're beating Barry to death.
That's an
and running out of the
18.
room.
18 definitely hits.
I've no idea, Jeff. It was all going so well.
I want to sort of grab him
Yep.
and drag him back into the room. Well, would I need to do that?
Okay, this will be a strength contest.
Here we go.
Malrus has turned this into a horror film.
I have a strength of 0, so this is just
This
going to
was
be
brought to a hostage situation within seconds.
Yeah, I've rolled already.
Okay.
And I've got my number.
Let me roll.
I love us.
So you're saying there's a chance?
That is a 17.
Nope. I rolled exceptionally
Yeah,
well.
he really did. For Barry as well.
Yeah. I rolled really
A
well.
drunk Barry.
Yeah.
It's got that drunk strength.
No. You tackle him and attempt to drag him back, but he sort of squirms free and you don't drag him anywhere.
Oh yeah, sorry. What was Barry's role, James? I don't think we said it out loud.
Say a 23. I mean, technically not 20, but we went with 23. Because it was easier to explain with hand signals while Paul wasn't looking. So, Keth?
Oh, God. I got to run after them and try and stop this ridiculous situation from getting any worse. Because I need to get near Malrus to get him back into his bloody icososphere.
I mean, what's your speed?
30 feet.
You can catch them.
I can, so...
Big dog pile in the fucking entrance.
and then
They're in a sort of pile on
their
the
heads
floor
together.
at the moment.
But no, Malrus is going back in the ball because this is crazy.
Has Malrus still got the cognac?
Yes.
Yeah.
He hasn't said he's dropped it.
Because Keth doesn't know at this point what the hell is going on. And all of a sudden, Malrus just attacked Barry. Like, what the fuck? We don't want this to escalate any further. And the nice man outside goes, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. Don't make any noise. Be quiet in
Barry.
this stealthy operation.
So I'm going to roll to get Malrus back in his icosa ball. Because enough is enough.
Okay. That'll be a... What do we say? Do a charisma contest for me.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
You've won second
You
place
ready?
in a charisma contest.
On 3.
Pick up $10.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 14.
15.
Hey!
I get -1 to them as well.
Go directly to go.
Go directly to your icososphere. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
God. Right, that's one down.
What do you mean? What have I done?
No. I've got to try and get hold of and calm down Barry now.
Oh, right.
You're fine.
Okay.
I didn't
I'm
even
still
see
in the
you.
room. I'm still in the suite, to
Yeah.
be honest.
I mean, Chip?
I
Sorry, Jeff.
I want to roll investigation, please.
I don't care what Chip's doing. I want to know what Jeff's doing.
Right. I'll pull my trousers back up, and then I will roll an investigation onto. I want to search the room to see if there's anything shiny.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Snacks.
Okay, that is. What do I can never remember. Sorry, I've only got the 6 core ones.
Investigation.
Is that intelligence?
Investigation is intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence, excellent. Plus 2 to 17, 19.
Tom knew a thing.
19, yeah, you find some pretty nice looking silverware. All the glassware is crystal, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Can I
Very
grab
fancy.
what can I grab with my 4 paws?
You can grab a solid silver cruet set.
Excellent.
And a fistful of silver teaspoons.
The stopper from a decanter.
And, yes, a crystal stopper from a decanter.
Bottle opener.
Yeah.
Crystal stopper and a bottle opener.
And then once all your hands are full, you notice that there's actually a Swiss Army knife over there, and you could have just picked up all these in one.
That's the weirdest Swiss Army knife.
I was just say, what has a crystal stopper on it?
Yeah, massive it is.
The Swiss have got real creative recently.
It's the way they make it fold down to fit in your pocket is really impressive.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Molecular reconstruction, guys. What? I've just got tweezers
okay.
on
They
mine.
do have the Hadron Collider, don't they?
Yeah.
True.
Barry is going to...
I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but it's science.
Little Snapple fact there.
Barry's going to dash away from you and really book it away as he's now shitting himself. And there's a smell of urine in
Is
the
he
air
screaming at the
as he
moment?
runs away.
The dash is
Yes, he's
double.
I mean,
speed,
W movement.
W movement.
So he's
Yes.
moving 60.
Yes.
Okay, damn it. I was going to say, because I could move 60 feet when I'm flying. And I
Yes,
was going
but
to
he's
attempt to catch
he'll be significantly more
But
than
can
60
you
feet
not-
away from
can
you.
you
He'll
not
be, yeah, but he'll be
dash?
90 feet ahead of me now.
Yeah.
He'll be probably 80 feet ahead.
Can
of you?
you not dash, though?
I can dash, yes.
You can dash with your
Dash,
flying.
yeah,
If you use your
can
action to
definitely
dash,
if you're flying.
then it doubles your
Yeah,
flying.
dash.
So you get 120 feet.
Anyway, it's an action you can choose to do.
Yeah.
So you can choose to double your movement if you use your action to move again.
But then you can't use it for anything else.
You can't use your action to do anything else when you get there.
Because you're out of breath, I suppose.
So you'll be able to get in front of him, but
With a
No,
breath trap.
Honestly, Jeff doesn't see the point. I don't know.
Fair.
Like, what's the point if I'm chasing him?
He's
What am I
robbing
going
them,
to do?
isn't it?
I can't communicate with him. And if I knock him out, I feel that Malrus is going to kill him. So
I'm
No.
not. I was just going to.
I know,
Read
but I
his
don't
brain.
know that. From Jeff's perspective, I've been sat on Kev's
There's a
shoulder.
little
We've
trail of
walked
blood
in.
left
We've gone,
behind him.
hey, do you want to share a cognac? You've gone, cheers. Bam! And then chased him out of the room with the bottle of cognac as he's understandably legged it from you. I think you've flipped at this point. So I'm like, okay, I've got some teaspoons. I've got a bottle opener. I've got a stopper. I'm happy.
Sounds
as
like
far
you
as I
armed
want,
yourself.
I'm going to
You got a
go.
waiter's friend as well.
To be honest, I'm just.
meanwhile,
You've trained
Derek.
me. You steal. I'm going to put them into Bob.
Meanwhile, at this point, Derek's given up rolling against the Pokeball and is now playing the harmonica.
The what?
He's playing the harmonica in his cell.
Just haven't had a chance to get Derek out yet.
The trouble I've seen. Old Man River, I think he's playing.
Nice. Yeah, we can say that Gallup Derek's got a harmonica.
He's using
Why
a
not?
little bit flinty bits of his fingers to just play it through there.
Next time around, we can bounce the ball against the wall like Steve McQueen in Great Escape.
Okay.
Just a little rock.
How many prison cliches can you get into?
I mean, unless anyone
No.
is going to pursue Barry,
Yes.
I'm going to say initiative is over.
I want to pursue Barry.
You want to pursue
Yes, but
Barry?
I need to get him
Okay.
back to show him where the goddamn trophy is.
Okay. Right. Yeah. I mean, the only way you're catching him is by dashing. so.
Once I've then caught up with him, can I then say, am I allowed to talk?
You can speak. Yeah, speaking is a free action.
Barry, he's gone. I put him away. He's gone.
What the fuck? Just stay away from me. You crazy.
It wasn't me, was it?
It's yours.
He's away.
What is
He's away.
I was gonna just.
He's away. Calm
I'm
down.
woozy. I don't feel good.
That's okay.
I feel.
What you
He's
need is a
recovering
good trophy
alcoholic.
to lick.
and he doesn't take it well and somebody else
And he vomits and passes out.
Fiddlesticks, says Keth.
Can I, if we're now out of initiative? Oh, we're not out of initiative. Oh, we must be now.
We
out
are
of
now.
initiative. He's fainted. Can I rejoin Keth and see? Obviously, Barry's unconscious.
Yes.
And can I just then say to Keth, I still think we should probably find the trophy at the trophy room, because if we nick it and leave an unconscious Barry next to it, then there's some sus there. Actually, that's a terrible idea. He's just going to tell you that Keth was with him last, and that it's probably him.
Who's gonna believe it?
If he broke into the office, got really drunk on cognac.
That's what I was going to
hit
do.
his head.
I was going to drag him. Well, let's go and find the trophy room. I'll drag him with us. Put the empty cognac bottle next to it, and then there's their suspect, and we'll be out of there.
I've got some things here. I just need to pop them away, and I'm just going to put all of the things that I found in Bob.
Ooh.
Clang. There's lots of clanking and jingling as you empty a fistful of teaspoons and things.
Excellent, thank you.
Into Bob.
And
Bob goes, nom.
Derek, by this point,
those for you then.
has moved off Old Man
Excellent.
River and is working his way through Johnny Cash's back catalogue.
Excellent.
Imagine Keth the sort of like with his hand on his forehead, like just exasperation.
Right.
So, here's the situation. You are now, Keth, alone with Jeff in the sort of formal areas of a sporting stadium at night with access to most of the rooms and an unconscious vomit-covered Barry. And there's, a bottle of cognac on the floor that shouldn't be there.
What do you do?
Well, Keth, this is a predicament. Luckily, you're the master. Jeff's just going to turn his face to Keth.
Right. Guess we've got to find the trophy ourselves then, haven't we, Jeff?
There was somebody who could offer you advice who was also part of this team but has no way of communicating with you.
Or, read drunken passed out minds.
Can you though?
Yeah, you can't hear that. You can't hear that.
No, none of us can.
No.
No metagaming here.
Yeah,
So
we're not allowed.
But it is time now because Kev would be like, well, I know what I wanted to do, but he would.
I've only got Jeff. That's what you were going to say.
No.
I've only got Jeff. That's exactly what you were going to say.
You have been
Keth's realised
invaluable.
that he's only got Jeff, and he should probably get the two useful ones out.
Well, I'm not happy with Malrus. Well, Keth wouldn't be happy with Malrus because he's just smashed up the lead and caused mayhem. So I'm afraid you're going to be on. You're on timeout for a little bit.
He's on the next step.
And,
You're in the naughty balls.
You're not going to let me come out and explain myself then?
Well, Keth would be furious because everything was going fine.
Right.
That half-orc temper, man.
What are we doing, Keth? What are we
Releasing Derek.
doing? Okay.
Halfway through the chorus of Folsom Prison Blues.
Derek, let me explain.
I don't know where. Oh, fuck, is that Barry? I
It is a very long story. How's your trap checking?
Here. How's my what?
Your trap checking.
I'm going to just take a long moment to think about it and sort of wiggle my really ungainly fingers and sort of squint my rocky eyes and go, well, I'm not really up to my usual self, but I could give it a go. What happened with, and I'm just going to point.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is that all about? Before you get me to check any traps.
Overindulge in cognac.
Shall I just...
But
let's just imagine I explain it to you now, rather than...
Cognac.
Yeah. You explain, Keth, you explain everything to Gallup Derek.
And the reason Malrus isn't here is because I'm quite cross with him at the minute.
Understandably, he can't seem to control himself recently.
So we've got a trophy to find. I'll get Malrus out in a minute.
Probably. Look, or maybe he's a retired alcoholic and, he just doesn't take it well when somebody offers him a drink. Who knows? Keth, my advice. I can't, obviously, look, and I'm just going to, again, hold out my massive rocky hands and go through his pockets. If you could get hold of an Icosa ball that he's got, or if we've still got one open, I think I've got an idea.
Ooh. Like it. Okay, yeah.
If we've got like an empty one.
I'll go through his pockets then, Mr. Master.
Okay.
What would you have that? Sleight of hand or investigation?
Investigation, probably.
Yeah, investigation.
Okay, how does a 13 do for you?
A 13. Yeah, you managed to check his major pockets, and you only get mild amounts of sick on you.
That's fine. And what do I find?
You find a notebook, which is has some notes that are written in a sort of code that you currently don't understand. You find a small purse of gold coins of an orcish nature, and you find a Icosadex.
Ooh, this one might work when I ask it to explain things.
And when you open it up, it says, "For my grandson," written inside.
Keth,
There's
there's some squiggles on there.
I know.
It says.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know. Yeah,
It says.
he doesn't read Orcish.
It says for my grandson. Remember that guy?
That would mean dun dun dun.
How much gold is in there?
10 gold pieces.
Fine.
He spent a lot of it this evening.
I know.
Right.
Bribes are expensive.
Do we have Keth? So no joy then, but
No
what
Icosadex.
seems to be a code.
But Icosadex, which I'll have. No, I don't need that Icosadex. I don't want to have.
Anyway, we've
Take it
robbed
anyway.
everything else
It
from
might,
him.
Keth, it might have like more data in it than yours does. You might not need to even scan anything. Maybe he's completed it.
I'll stash it away.
Completed it, mate.
Completed it, mate.
Completed, mate. I'll stash it away and the
Thanks,
notebook.
mate. Completed it.
Is there anything I can roll to start trying to get into the code? An investigation
hope
of
it's
history,
not
or is
got
it just one of
trackers
those?
in them.
It's a code you can't see.
It's a code
You just don't understand. There's no way of. Okay, cool.
Have we got any empty Icosables that we could?
Were there any of those?
We
Actually,
should have one left.
I
You
do
possess
possess
one,
one left.
So this is my
Is it in Bob?
this is my idea, and
Fuck.
I think we should get Malrus out for this, but actually no, fuck him. He's been a right menace apparently. You know
It's
what?
been a nightmare all night. Derek's got no opinion on him.
You know what? He can sit. I've been in that ball for so long. It's changed me as a man, and hopefully it'll change him for the better. He'll come out reformed, rehabilitated, and ready to live a life without reoffending. That's my motto. Right. My idea is this, chaps. We find the trophy, right? We take Barry with us. We keep him in Bob for a little bit. Make sure he comes out for a little bit of air once in a while. But then, at the end of it, the way we can frame him is to get him passed out, right? And just pull an animal out of Bob. Drop an empty Icosum sphere. They'll think that his Icosum went mental, killed him, and nicked the trophy or destroyed the trophy.
Okay.
So that's just an exit strategy
I
I've
mean, if
been working on.
necessary, if we haven't got a spare, I mean, if Bob doesn't give us an animal, we could always just release David back because like he's not that important. So we could just like let him take the blame for it.
And it's his Pokemon, isn't it? I mean, let me do that again.
This is what?
And it's his Icosumon, isn't it, David?
Yes, it is. Well, he likes me now, but
Well, I'm quite fond of him, but you know,
Nah, he's a brick.
if the rest of us have to, if somebody has to go down with the ship while the rest of us leave on a lifeboat,
It's not going to be fucking Humphrey, is it? Let's face it.
yeah, Humphrey's coming with us, obviously.
yeah, Derek, that's the best plan we've got.
So we need to find out where the trophy is. How can we do that?
We've got to search the place. That's it.
Does anybody have any sort of like telepathic skills among the group that we could make use of?
I could look really deeply into his unconscious eyes and see if I could get in some kind of information, but I think that's more Maris's gig, but he's in the naughty bin.
Well, Jeff, it's the best
gonna
plan
need it
we've
back,
got
aren't
so
we?
far. Maybe if we take a scan of his eyes, we could see in the reflection who hit him with a cognac bottle. Oh yeah, it's
with
Malrus.
my limited
We already knew that.
telepathy. Can that do anything?
What can you read an unconscious man's mind to determine the location of a trophy?
I appreciate that in the description of limited telepathy, it does specify only other fairy dragons. But
yeah.
Homebrew.
Yeah. No, look, homebrew is homebrew, but that doesn't make an unconscious orc a fairy dragon.
Oh. Well.
And then, I guess...
I'm going to maintain my superior invisibility and go,
And then Keth will sigh.
He looks tired.
Oh. Can we try this?
Right.
Actually. Keth?
I'm going to let Malrus out.
No, not yet. I got an idea.
Decided to yet.
I got an idea. We got an empty Icosa ball. We have a body that we need to transport. Do you want to just give him a taste of his own medicine? Something? Just try it.
Just try it. See if you can put an orc in a ball. I'm not sure if you can.
That professor thing didn't say anything about that not being possible because of some antennas or something, or was that just leaving? There was something. I swear there was something to do with orcs being captured.
Jeff, it's been a strange few days in this place, and I've lost track of what we can and can't do.
We could have done with your master ball, but you left it in your other weird body. That would.
At this moment, while you're stood there having this extended argument about how to get the knowledge of a room that is clearly in the local vicinity to you that a mediocre search probably could have found.
But the body seems
an alarm begins to sound.
Oh, shit.
And you hear the sound of running feet.
I would like to...
From both ends of the corridor.
I would like to continue investigating the rooms then. I'm going to go... That's our cue to go. I'm invisible. I'm going to have a quick look to see if there are any doors that lead to a trophy.
Yeah.
Can I just start opening doors and seeing if there's anything like trophy?
You have time to open one door.
Ooh.
And there are 6 in your immediate vicinity. Roll a d6.
Okay, here we go.
Try it. Decided by a dice. 4. That doesn't sound.
With a 4, you open a room. You open a door to a room, and from within this room is an eerie glow.
Fuck off. I can't have got that out of nowhere. Sorry.
And
it's a vending machine. But it's a really nice vending machine that does hot and cold drinks.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And there's a snack machine next to it.
Is that 80s Office again?
And then one of those ones that makes a pizza.
One of those toasters that you get in a hotel.
Then in the corner, thrown on the sofa, you see the trophy.
Some croissants laid out.
It's not the digital clock from a microwave.
You open the door to this room, and from within the room, you see this eerie glow. And as you look around, you see some very shiny-looking cabinets around the room.
Ooh.
And within these cabinets are a number of medals, a number of statuettes, if you will. And in the centre of the room, in its own case, is an illuminated trophy.
Sinking towards the stadium, Barry leads them in the back. They creep into the executive suite, where Malrus goes for the attack, battling Barry, then chasing him. Now Keth must take control. He catches Malrus, tells him off, and zaps him into his bowl. Keth catches up with Barry, who passes out after being sick. Derek comes back out to play and says to frame him as the trick. While searching for the trophy, they hear the sound of feet. Jeff quickly throws open a door. Has he found what they seek? What will Jeff do, surrounded by a Kosamon memorabilia? We'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Just speaking to the mic, do I? Okay, right, you bunch of bastards, listen up. This is Derek Normalbeard from Roll Britannia, and I'm here to say that the folks who make this show need your help. Like with our adventures, the guys who make this show want to make it the best it can possibly be, so they've decided to be quite brave, in my opinion, and launch a very own Roll Britannia Patreon page. Am I saying that right? Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it, though. I might be the biggest bastard in the Shattered Lands, but the guys who make this show certainly aren't going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line their own coffers. I'm not even allowed to look at the accounts. All of the money they raise, they want to plough right back into the show so it can be the best that it can be. Seems like a waste to me. Why not just bury it on a beach somewhere? So what's in it for me? I hear you scream. Well, shut your face. There's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. Just be patient. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets, not all of them though, of your favourite hero, me, and where our adventures all began. Maybe the other boys will do a couple as well. You'll be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledarth, which I absolutely adore. It's my favourite toilet paper. And you can get your grubby bits on ARC-exclusive merchandise that you won't find in our store. To be fair, though, if you go down the market, you could probably find some pretty good knockoffs. And the best part? Your very own, handcrafted, beautifully made, totally unique, and totally organic piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. I'd imagine it's got pretty good resale value as well, in case you wanted to flog it on to some other poor unfortunate idiot. Just look for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or even easier, follow the links on their social media pages and let them do all the hard work for once. They've got a bunch of different tiers, so depending on how much loot you've squirreled away, you can contribute whatever you're willing to spend. The Normalbeard is the most expensive and at the top, as it should be. I used to know a bloke who got in deep with the Patreon loan sharks, and it ruined his life forever, so only contribute what you can afford. I'm sure the guys at the show will appreciate everything that they get, and if Patreon's not for you, you'll be happy to know that the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will be available every Wednesday, as usual, absolutely free. Free? What? Nobody told me about this. So that's our Patreon. Join or die. No, wait, what was it? Join or continue listening for free. That's not nearly as catchy, but it's probably more accurate.
Danger, mystery, intrigue. Think you've heard all that Actual Play podcasts have to offer? Think again. I'm Nate Peterson. I'm Nate Peterson, the Dungeon Master for... Yes, Stuart, what can I do for you?
I know naught of this, Stuart. My name is Dweezil Vanzafir, the Bard of Bards.
Well, firstly, your name's Stuart and you're from Yorkshire. Secondly, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm trying to record an advert for our show.
Well, firstly, in your parlance, I've never even heard of this Yorkshire. And secondly, if there is a show to be advertised, then surely it should be I, Dweezil Vanzafir, to do the advertising.
I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, surely this is a job for me as the Dungeon Master.
Perhaps a, song?
No, I certainly don't think it's time for a song.
5 adventurers, brave and true, strong of will and strong of arm, a band unbreakable through and through. They protect each other from insult and harm. What more persuasion could one require? Tune in to hear our tales.
Dice and Desire. You see, Stuart, words do have power, but certainly not as much power as the Dungeon Master. Join me as I corral my merry band of misfits through Storm King's Thunder every week on Dice and Desire, a 5e actual play podcast.